Purple Bears? No, Purple Beats. I know you just misspelled it. First comment. Shout out to you, Zach. What's good? Just about to go on a little tirade rant for a little while I go get the day started. I know it's early up there in Yak. What's good, Diego? Disambiguation. Shout out to you, Zach. I'm trying to get you here. I did a live stream yesterday in front of the spot, August 12th and 13th. You know, all you gotta do is say, yeah, I can make it. And you ain't gotta worry about nothing else. So, what's good, Cuts, brother Cuts? But yeah, I'm just gonna go on a little ramp it down. What's good, M. Davis? On this Saturn day, what's good? I beat Nathan. Oh, you beat Nathan? What's good, Nathan? So what's good, everybody? Back with another video. I'll give a couple more seconds. What's good, G. Cole? What's good, everybody? If you turn on CNN, you will not see Chicago violence last night. All right, because you know, it ain't about that. 5 injured in shootings last night. I would call that mass shootings, right? Person shot after his weapon goes off after a struggle with CPD officers in Oakdale. This is all in Chicago. Shooting in Old Town leaves 2 wounded, including a 14-year-old boy. U.S. Marshal, canine dog shot while serving arrest warrant. So, I mean, these are mass shootings happening in one area, but you don't hear about it. But if you look at the thumbnail, you know, I mean, oh, I don't know how people can't see this bullshit. And I hope there's a march in my area, but I looked around and I haven't seen any. But they're known to just pop the fuck up. So again, shout out to all you guys this morning. Right, exactly. They got the most gun laws in the nation, the strictest, right? And the most fucking violence, you know? And same thing with New York City. But New York City is very small. You know, they kind of, we're oblivious to actual New York City. All right, because New York City is not Brooklyn, it's not Bronx, it's not, you know. So the gun laws are different in all around New York, because New York City is a world capital and it has different laws in all of New York State, different rules and everywhere, from family court, from family court to civil court to criminal court to suing people court to parking regulations, vehicle and traffic laws. It's different in New York State. I mean, yeah, it's different in New York State than in New York City, you know? So that lets people know, well, why is it different? No one ever asked that fucking question. And then the gun laws, you know? So, but you know, these gun laws, all right, hold on. I mean, this is, you know, I don't know. I mean, without making a video really long, I mean, there's 200 nations signed on to the disarmament, right? For small arms, all right, which we already know what this is. I mean, there's a reason why they're banned guns. They all have a mass shooting from Australia. This shit been in works for a long time. This is the United Nations goal, all right. You know, they just have to create certain ways to get the goddamn guns, you know. But like I told you, in America, they ain't coming to get your goddamn guns, all right. They're not coming. We are taking guns from each other. And I say we because I always say we as a collective. We're going to take guns from each other, meaning those people that you see out there, that you're going to see out there fucking parading around, you know, fucking zombies to take guns. Those are the ones that's going to be against you, you know. Once they hit that trigger, these are the people that are coming, all right. They're coming. And it should be evident. Must be a graduation going on here at the Eastman Theater. Shout out to the Eastman Theater and George Eastman. I've done extensive research over the years on George Eastman from the Eastman Kodak Company. There's a reason why that company failed, and it wasn't because of the technology and them not pursuing it. It was because he never sold out. All right. You go into this building, you will find not one thing Masonic in here. You go to his house has a museum, you'll not find one Masonic thing in there. All right, he didn't sell out, and he actually believed in people. He was spiritual within himself, and you could see it all through that theater. They have the Zodiac right above the theater, giant. The world's largest chandelier is in there. Beautiful building, and it has Zodiac all over it. You know, there's nothing Masonic in there. And where he built his stuff, he built it away from the city, you know, because he knows what, you know, he kind of knows what, he must have known what was going on that time, because he built his headquarters away from everybody else, you know. Very interesting story with Kodak, you know, very interesting story with Kodak and George Eastman. I think he was actually a good human being, because he left everything. His suicide note is on display, and you know, which I question, that is on display at the George Eastman house. It's actually a really dope place to visit if you ever come to Rochester area. But that story, you know, is pretty crazy. And then the photos he got there of people, I mean, he's got photos of he's been everywhere in this entire world, you know. But yeah, but all the photos you look, I mean, he wasn't connected. In his house, you could see that there wasn't any signs of anything Masonic, anything of the psychopath. I mean, that order, and being as wealthy as he was, I mean, you got to be in that order. You know, it was one of the largest corporations on earth. I mean, the largest factory on earth at one point. You know. You know, they even made chemicals for the United States military, all kind of shit, man. You know, so yeah, I like, you know, history that we really don't know, and yeah, so yeah. Speaking of the Eastman Theater, but it is a dope, very dope building, and yeah, he gave a lot of money away. Unfortunately, some of it went to the place called the University of Rochester, which they are a corrupt organization, very corrupt. And like I said, by not being part of the club, you know, he didn't have. It just seems like he kind of, hey man, you know, you're not a part of the club. you know, and then it just, because Kodak never was able to, I mean, you're the number one companies on earth. You don't just disappear. You know, you just don't fall off the map because of, you know, oh, you didn't transfer. Oh, he created, you know, this certain type of photography, you know. I forgot what is it, pictograph or whatever the hell. He created that shit. So, you know. But anyways, back to the whole, you know, gun control. I mean, it's been on the menu forever. You know, it's just, I mean, it's United Nations agenda. So if it's an agenda, a UN agenda, just like many other things, like climate change, like equality, like, you know, there's gay rights, LGBT, and sustainable, it's all United Nations. So I mean, it's easy to show a person like, yo, this is an agenda, and they're just turning it up a notch because they had a meeting last year, and who knows what was said in that meeting. But United States is way behind. All right, how they fell so far behind is beyond me. But you know, we're seeing the after effects of that now. All right, which is all a grand scheme and a grand plan. It also, you know, brings the whole, you know, Black Lives Matter debacle that happened, you know, and destabilize and destruction and the defunding of police. Well, what is that going to lead to more? It's going to lead to more gun violence. All right, point blank period. They knew it's going to lead to more crime, more gun violence, and then they could propagate it and use that, and then more people will be like, yeah, this is crazy. We got to get the guns off the street. And they'll accept being pulled over. They'll accept, you know, other people being harassed for no reason. This is happening in Rochester, you know. People are just getting pulled over. Bam, if a car looks like it's suspicious, get pulled over, and before they know it, they're outside the car, you know, and they're searching the car for weapons, and then they let them go. Well, you know, we're just, you know, checking for weapons. And people are like, oh, you know, I understand that. I get that, man. The violence is crazy. They accept it. It's implied consent. No, man. They just fucking violated all your fucking rights. You know what I'm saying? All your rights. And this is happening, you know, and this is happening. And it's done. You know, if shit gets so bad in one area, they can get away with other things in other areas, right? Which it strips your freedom away. All right, also gets people used to that and say, yeah, they just, you know, you better not be riding around with nothing illegal because they just check it. And they ain't giving a fuck about no certain drugs. I mean, you got to have a certain amount. They're looking for firearms. All right, they're straight looking for, they don't give a fuck what you doing. They looking for firearms, you know. And this has been told to me by a couple of people. You know, one dude, he's like, yo, man, I thought I was going to get a DWI. I had a bottle on me and everything. They was like, they don't care about that. They looking for guns. Can we search your car? And if somebody's had, you know, but hell yeah, you could search my car to avoid a DWI, which you ain't going to jail for anyways right now. You're not going to jail. So, I mean, look where they got people to accept this shit. When you do it, when they would have done it years ago, people would have been complaining like, yo, you're targeting the inner city community. You're targeting black people. You're targeting this. You're targeting that. Well, now guess what? It's all in the name of gun violence. People are like, okay, yeah. It's so dangerous out here, you know? So it's crazy. But yeah, the United Nations small, check it out. Small arms and light weapons. All right. And it's all about the destabilizing accumulation, illicit transfer, and misuse of small arms and light weapons continue to initiate, sustain, and exacerbate armed conflict and preserve crime globally. You see how they try to say, oh, it's about, you know, terrorism. No, it's about getting your shit. That's what it's all about. Read it backwards. Because in America, we're fucked, you know, because they fucked our brains, all right? They taught us to read the wrong way. All right, we fuck around. We read from what? Right to left. All right. Now, when you understand other cultures, other languages, they read the other way. All right, they read back. You'll see them You be like, yo, you're writing on a notebook backwards. No, that's how they write. They write the other side. All right, because they think, all right, creatively think with their left brain, and then it goes over to the right brain after that. They taught us opposite. That's why we so fucking dumb. That's why we so retarded. That's why all these pastors, preachers, and ministers don't know the Bible. But yet you could know somebody who's studied, who's actually from the, that was born into true Islam and the Muslim faith. They read backwards and they could recite the entire Quran. I've met a couple people, they could recite the entire Quran. Why? Because it's a frequency, it's a frequency, it's an energy, it's a flow. All right, it's a flow of that language. All right, well, here in fucking America, motherfuckers can't recite the entire Bible. They can't just go right off the top of their head and recite the entire Bible. It's because the way we were taught through a broken language, all right? Because English is the only language that's broken, all right? And through the way we were taught through the spelling, through the letters, whatever else the letters mean. Sometimes I look at the letters like, what do they mean? Why did they write it like a T, an A? Then I try to look at, geometry, and I'm like, okay, why did they, some shit you can understand why they structured a U, why they structured an I with a line, why they structured a T, you could see that, why a S is an actual S, certain letters, when you look at how they originally written it, you say, okay, I see why they written it in that symbol, because it's all symbol. So, but yeah, so sorry, I got off on a fucking I went fucking left. But shout out to all you guys. And plus I'm looking at the full-faced, up to your eyes, your eyelids, and your sunglasses over your fucking diaper across your face. It just blows my mind. I forget about it, and then every day I'm reminded of it as soon as I see it, Phonetics. It might be. I gotta check it out, What's good, Anthony Izzy? What's good, Ryan? Mike Jones, G. Cole, Lies, Mola. Shout out to all you guys, So, back to the whole gun taking, there is a treaty, so it's evident that this is what they're doing, but how they're going to do it is what we need to be looking at. Because they got to come, they signed a treaty, meaning they got to fucking take firearms some way, shape, or form, all right? And they have hit the gas pedal for some reason, all right? So there's many things intertwined in this. Like I said, they just had Davos, all right? They just had Davos, and, we're seeing more and more, and they're going to propagate it more. Next week, guaranteed there'll be another one, all right? And they have their minions ready. They pulled all the heartstrings, children, black people, and they got to pull, what other heartstring they going to pull? They pulling them, They had the church shooting to try to engage those lukewarm Christians, all right? Because you ain't going to get them climate change, BLM, LGBT type, because they worship the dark side, all right? There's reasons why you started seeing the satanic churches pop up. Well, this is for those people, that dark energy, all right? This is why you talk to any of them, they don't want nothing to do with anything with the Bible, all right? So, whatever you believe in, we're in a time where it's dark and light, good and evil. All right, there's no going around that. That's what we're in. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. It's darkness and light. So, but yeah, it says all these member states adopts annually the omnibus resolution on the illicit trade in small arms and light weapons in all its aspects. Okay, that's a very important statement, because when you actually look up what that means, all right, when it says the illicit trade in small arms and light weapons in all its aspects. Okay, very important words, man. This is why we got to understand. Okay, we know it's all the gun control shit. All right, everybody, a lot of people are like, oh, come and take it, or you're not going to come get my firearm. No, we can't think like that, because that's how they want us to think. We got to think, okay, what are they going to do? They're not coming to take your shit. All right, the fucking minions are coming to take your shit. That's what we got to be thinking about. And yeah, you can go plug one away, but it's going to go quick and swift. All right, because they're the ones that gonna have. If the same hand that wants to take your gun is behind a certain group of people, you better believe that's gonna happen. You have to look at LGBT, what they have done. You have to look at BLM, what they have done. You have to look at what they have done. LGBT, it was long ago. All right, and they got the rights. Okay, all planned. And then Obama comes out, oh yeah, we got to support gay men, make it seem like he did it and he's some type of fucking hero. No, bitch, it's UN agenda. You had to do this shit. These are Muppet puppets on a fucking string. So the same thing with this gun shit. They have to do it, but they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They're using these groups and these people to do it for them. Point blank, period. Damn, that car had bullet holes in the back of it. How the hell? So this is what we need to be keying in on. The shit, that video that I got on my channel, that shout out to, High Impact Flicks for capturing that. That's the shit that I've been telling you about. All the shit you see me capture. At each and every type of faction of a type of protest these motherfuckers are at, all wishing you death. All wishing you death. These motherfuckers hoped their children get killed. Like, these people are sick, man. These people are sick. These people are damaged. You know why a government screams mental health? Because these people are mentally ill. The government themselves are mentally ill and unstable, and the people they propagate are products and children of them, which are mentally ill. Okay, but they want to convince the same people that are mentally ill that we're mentally ill. Okay, so our main battles is the fucking media. All right, that's our main battles, is the media and these people. These fucking people are dangerous, man. You see them. That's why, they're dangerous in their mind and their physicality. They ain't dangerous, but they will put their life on the line, get hurt, get fucked up, and guess who's going to be behind them? The police. Guess who's going to be behind these motherfuckers that are going to be protesting about these guns when it really gets serious? When they release people who have an exorbitant amount of firearms and that, speak a certain way or are into freedom, they're going to your fucking house. They are being trained and propagated right now to go to your fucking house, to go to where you're at. All right? Don't believe me. I'm just telling you. These people are dangerous. All right? I done been enough of these protests to know these people are fucking dangerous, man. All right? They're dangerous. And they will put their life on the line. They do not care. Okay? This is a United Nations plan. All the United Nations goals and plans have these same, as is always linked to what you see out in a protest. All the shit you see is United Nations. There's a reason why United Nations, you go there, look at all the initiatives. They're all these rainbow colors because this is what they're propagating. You know how they use red and blue to control you? Well, guess what colors they use to control them people? The rainbow. All right? These the rainbow kids. All right? which these people are supposed to be the spiritually ones against them. And they knew that these people were coming at some point. This is a spiritual thing. They knew these people were coming, so they had to steal them. They had to propagate them. They were being birthed into this realm of existence. So they had to steal them. They had to hijack their souls. But there's souls out there that they haven't been able to get. And that's us. And we are the target at the end of the day. You know, those that haven't embodied their program. All right? What branch fucking are we? I don't fucking know. But we ain't the fucking rainbow children, all right? We some other shit that ain't nothing they did worked on us. You know, I honestly believe that their little magic poking potion won't even work either. Not that I'm saying that anybody ever in their right mind, you should seek death before that. But if somebody happens to get, you know, falls and trip over a fucking Pfizer and lands on it, you gonna be all right, you know? If you accidentally walking on the street and trip over a fucking Pfizer and land on a Moderna, well, guess what? You might be all right. I don't fucking know. I mean, it might not even fucking work. But I ain't saying, you know, hey, I you know, seek death before that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying if somebody accidentally, you know, it won't work. You know, just my opinion. That ain't no fact. But, you know, just looking at all the shit that's been done, I mean, we're still unscathed. You know what I mean? We're still fucking unscathed. So, you know, there they are hitting these people, man. And it's like, yo, man, I don't even want to turn on the fire. I mean, this shit, I walk by a damn TV, I'm like mesmerized. I can't believe that they propagate this shit like this to people, man. And some people are exposed to this all fucking day. All day, man. Even sports. I'm like, God damn, this is sad. Like, you see like when you have been away from it so long and you just flick it on or you're near it. I can't flick it on because I don't even have the ability to do it. But when you walk by it or see it, it's like, damn. You know, even the churches, you know, it's all political, but we can't even call it political no more because it's all agenda based, you know? So again, back to this whole gun shit. We're gonna keep being propagated, and then they're gonna slip off of it because they got it. They can't go too much because people get used to it. Remember, this government is these psychopaths are very intelligent, but very stupid because they believe their own bullshit. They believe they got it in the bag. Well, unfortunately for us, by them believing that, it wakes more people up because they come out speaking like Joe Biden did in front of the fucking ritual energy vortex of candles. What was it, 56 candles? I think it was 56, right? Somebody let me know. Was it 56 candles? What's good? Alan A. Cuts, Truth Master Dre, Colin, Kim, Ryan. Was it 56 candles? I think it was 56 candles, you know. Let me see if it was 56 candles. 56. Oh, let me look. Okay, yeah, it was 56 candles. Well, we know what that is. That's 11. What is 11? Well, it's two. It's twin. It's duality. They were on each side. So that was an energy vortex. This is what these motherfuckers believe their own shit. But when people watch that, those people that have that mindset, all right, the fucking problem, the soul dyers, the soldiers that we got to really worry about that are amongst us, you know, they live, all right? That's an energy vortex he walked down. I saw that shit. I'm like, God damn. You know, an energy vortex. I'm like, what the fuck? This is sick, twisted. This motherfucker. This is Satan in the fucking flesh, man. You know what I'm saying? This is evil in the flesh. I'm like, God damn. And he walked down like, his eyes looking dark. That shit was scary as fuck, man. I didn't look at it till last night. I woke up with fucking nightmares and shit. You know, have Badger, look at this shit. And you don't even need one going in there, but they wrap it up any fucking way into a place with organic juices and health. I don't understand this shit, man. I'm so sick of seeing this ignorance, man. I can't fucking stand it, man. I can't stand this shit, man. Like, literally, she stopped, wrapped her face up, went in here. Go to McDonald's. You better off going to fucking McDonald's. I don't understand this shit, man. That's why I love going in there with my shirts sometimes. You know, even they like my shirts when I go in there. But it just fucks up all the customers that come in. You know what I'm saying? That are wearing that shit. Like, they stopped at the fucking door, wrapped up in the black KN95, all right, and then go into a organic juice bar that sells cleanses, okay, and has immune boosters in there and all kind of good healthy shit in there. They got, you know, all kind of sea moss, all different kinds of shit in there. You know, she does juice cleanses for people with health issues. I mean, all kinds of remedies for everything. And this motherfucking person is going in there strapped up. There's not a soul in there. What the fuck are you afraid of? Look at this shit, man. Look at. I don't understand it, man. I really don't. I don't understand it. You know, I really don't. And then she's on the cell phone. Look at this shit, guys. This is the shit that I'm talking about, man. She just happy as fuck, too. Just twiddling around, got her juice in her hand. Like, you're not in there for your health. You ain't in there for no fucking health. For one, your brain can't be healthy. Your mind isn't healthy. Your spirit ain't healthy at all. Because anybody with a healthy mind and spirit ain't doing that shit. I'm sorry, they're not going to do that. You know, someone with a healthy mind and spirit, they only going to do it if they're forced to do that shit. Like, by force. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't coming in here and you got to come in here and go to some fucking court case or some shit. Or you got to go to the DMV or some shit. You have to, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm not going to wear none of that shit. I'm wearing what I want to wear. And y'all know I'm wearing my RoboCop Neochrome shield. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but yeah, that shit blows my mind. So anyways, 56 candles, 11 Duality, Energy Vortex, lit ritual of light. Motherfucker walking down it, man. It's just, all I see is bad news all the way, you know? Shout out to the blue sky in Rochester, New York today. And my friend was like, in their country, the sky is more blue. In Taiwan, the sky is more blue. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like, why is so, like, it's blue, but it's not clear? I'm like, this shit's clear. And then I forgot, it's like, you know, down in South Mexico, around that area, it's like that too. It's like this deeper blue. So even when we think it's blue, it ain't even blue, guys, in the United States. In Florida, you get them deep blues sometimes, but it also be blue like this. But Florida's surrounded by water. That's the only beauty of it. Hawaii's like that. Other places in the world like that. Look at this happy-go-lucky. You know, I mean, people got a right to wear it, but it just don't make no sense, man. Look at this shit. Look at this. Live and direct. Look at this shit, man. Got a smoothie and a juice. Got the horchata drink. I mean, this is just outrageous, man. Beautiful day like today. It's not hot. It's not cold. 60-something degrees. Light breeze. There you go. Pull it off now. You know, pull it off. You can drink now. Just simply amazes me, man. Really does. You know, what are you hiding from? You're sitting in a public chair. You didn't whip out no hand sanitizer. You know, you rubbed the cup that other people just touched, you know, inside. Oh, maybe she did just squirt some hand sanitizer, and now you're about to drink, but you're still sitting there leaning back on a chair full of germs, touching your phone. I mean, I don't understand it, guys. That's why I don't give a fuck about no germs. None of the shit they talk about. Don't touch doorknobs, carts. I don't care. I see people wiping carts. I just go, I'll make a gesture so they look, and I just grab the cart. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It really is. But it's coming back, guys. It's going to be worse than ever before. In Spain right now, monkeypox, they got 98 cases. So, yeah. Pay attention to the rest of the world, too, because while they're propagating us with shootings, they're doing shit in other countries, and there's heavy protests in the same fucking bunch of people you see. You know, the soul dyers. All right. They have in Spain, they have a very large LGBTQ plus community. They just passed some law that as long as somebody says yes, you know what I'm saying, they was raped, then you motherfucker going to jail. Like that means you could be with a woman and she said, yeah, he raped me. They coming to get your ass asking questions later. You know, I mean, it's good for, you know, people that stuff happens to them, but it's fucked up because people can lie. And the mind state of the, I don't know who propagates this type of way. I call it the American minds. If they did that shit in America, that is dangerous. Flat out, that's dangerous, because American-minded women are a part of the destruction of the society. And when I say American-minded, I say that the artificial intelligent women that are programmed, it's not none of y'all here that are awakened, I'm talking about our programmed to do everything that the government has made them to do through their system. That's what I'm talking about, and y'all know. They're the same, you can go on and how can everybody have the same story? That is a programmed person. Hold on, guys, I gotta take this call. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna order my shit because I gotta keep it moving, but I'm gonna leave you with a beat. This isn't Purple Beats, but this is a dope beat. This is one of my favorite beats. And this is from, I don't know, because, oh, the channel is called, he took a bunch of different beats and he put it together. But, was good crack their code, but give me a minute, I'm gonna go in here. I'll leave you with a beat. And shout out to Purple Beats. That's Purple, Beatzz. But yeah, so it's pretty we had customers that tried to bully us into wearing one. Yeah, man, but this shit is coming back with a vengeance. It really is, you know. And these people are the ones that's gonna be enforcing it. I mean, we already know. There's two more walk up. They look sick, man. People look sick. You guys see it? It's more. It's never going away. You know, it's never going away. Ever. It's never going away. All right. Maybe after they got everybody where they want. But all right, give me a minute.
It looks like you lost another one.
right, guys, back. Sorry about that. Oh man, so what's good, everybody? USD Chuck, USD cuts, G Cole, Colin, Truthmaster Dre. What's good? Callius. Hold on, Cali. Wait. Cal A. That's my love. I'm sorry, but I can't pronounce that. I'm just saying it wrong. I know it means something. Crack Their Code. Mike Jones, Kim. Mama 22. Brother Cuts, JJ George. Anthony Izzy. Rick James. M. Davis. Zach was up on here. Disambiguation. Alan. Ryan. I think I already said Ryan. Shout out to all you guys. Lies Mola. I think that Diego. Whoever else on here. Whoever sees this later. Shout out to all you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and just, hey, look, man. I mean, the enemy, we know who the enemy is, but we got to look up. We also got to look at the soldiers they're trying to put out there. And those soldiers are in all of our communities, and we might be laying next to these people, or they might be in our house. So I'm just saying, man, I mean, it's going to be a they live Walking Dead situation, man, at some point. And I'm paying attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around these people, I've felt this energy, and I've had these people, you know, I've heard, I hope you die of COVID. I've heard, I hope your mama dies. Fuck you, like right off the back. These people are unstable, man. These people are unstable, man. And like I said, with this gun control shit, why is it important to watch these people? Because when they come to protest, and then those protests get like BLM, where it's like, okay, enough's enough already. These people are gonna go fucking crazy, and believe me, this media, these psychopaths in control, all right, I don't even know if we can call them a government, because not all of the government is propagating this shit. It's an agenda, it's a hand, it's a certain energy in within the government, all right? They can push the right buttons and point the right triggers. Remember, this is CIA, FBI shit, man. So they know who to target. They know where to suggest things. There are things in these devices that read your mind, that will suggest things to you. You don't believe me? I have Facebook Marketplace. I test this shit all the time. I was doing it the other day. I'm like, okay, I'm scrolling through looking at certain things, but I'm going to think about something. Within 10 minutes, it starts to pop up. My whole feed changes in the Facebook Marketplace. So when you know that, you know, all right, we know that they used to listen before, but now it reads thoughts. How the fuck does it do that? You should be worried. All right, especially with Twitter. Twitter is their platform. I don't know if ever anybody knows that, but Twitter is these liberals' platform. All right, they love Twitter. All right, that's their shit, is Twitter. I never really liked Twitter. I just use it to like put messages on, but it's not my thing. And most of us that are awakened, we really don't fuck with Twitter like that. You know what I'm saying? We'll post shit there to get information and move it, but we don't really give a fuck about a Twitter. That's their playground. All right? They love Twitter. That's their shit. All right? That's why the ones, these liberal medias, their biggest platforms are on Twitter, because that's their shit. All right? It even sounds like some shit that they would have and want. You know what I'm saying? Twitter. Fuck a Twitter. You know what I mean? And look who's who is the face of it now? Elon Musk. All right? Electric vehicles. These people love electric. Though they can't afford them. You know, they can't afford them. They'll get a Honda Fit, Toyota Prius, shit like that in a minute. They ain't got no damn Tesla. You know, a little bit out of their range. You know, you ain't gonna be working in a fucking you know, they like those you know, they like those certain type of jobs and shit where you not making that, you know, where it's about equality and all that other shit. Next thing you know, the fucking small business has some type of union formed, and the fucking business got to close. They done shut like 3 businesses down like that, and they own Quaker type community. Dope ass vegan spots. They had to shut down because the fucking workers, they got a hold of this somebody liberal union shit. And next thing you know, they're like, wait a minute, I can't survive doing this. They had to close 3 restaurants in fucking Florida, in the Orlando area, because of this shit. They ain't even start that part yet. Wait till that starts. Motherfuckers don't want to work it right now. What you think is gonna happen, man? It's this thing, I forgot what it's called. It's a union, right? It's this union. And they go around and they get these little workers. Next thing you know, the small business owner, he gonna have to close. Or these people not working and he can't get nobody because anybody that comes in, now these people are propagating them people. You know? It's fucked up, man. Small businesses, they are gonna destroy. All right? It's fucked up, man. That's why I said these people are dangerous, man. I've been watching these people for a long fucking time. All right? And it's not these people, it's this mindset that they're under, this spell, this dark spell that they're under. They are under a fucking spell, guys. You know? 6/12, the anniversary of Pulse. Yeah, man. Go down there. You can see it. It's all that same rhetoric, and it's all love trumps hate. Now you go down there, you could see what the whole agenda of that was. It propagated a whole culture that we don't even know about. You talk to these motherfuckers, they'll bring that up. Pulse nightclub shooting. That's who they were targeting. Now you know why they do certain things. Yeah, it was a nightclub. Yeah, it's a gun control. No, they were targeting a demographic of people, and they did it because that's one of their destination spots. When the people with that mindset, when they go to Florida, that's a tourist attraction, guys. Let me go get my shit. I gotta go. Hold on, give me 1 more minute.
Looks like you lost another one. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Shout out to this woman inside of there. Good Lord God Almighty. That's a trooper. She has 2 kids. One's like a newborn, like maybe 3-4 months old. The other one might be like 1 year old. She got a stroller, and she got 2 damn dogs, 2 poodles. So she got 2 dogs on leashes, a stroller, holding one baby in one arm and pushing A stroller, yo. That's amazing right there. That's pretty amazing. And she was very nice too. Very, very nice. Wow. So, again, I just wanted to come on, guys, and just tell you, I mean, not tell you, you guys already fucking know, but just talk about it in case people don't know that, you know, we know what the government's been up to and these psychopaths, but we got to start looking at what's around us, all right? Like this place, this area right here. I could walk these grounds right here and I will find, you know, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Because they've turned this into an art gallery, into like some type of liberal type area hangout. It's fucking, it's pretty, I only could say liberal because that's, I don't know what to really label them, but liberal mindset-setted people, Bernie Sanders type people, you know, just fucking crazy psychopaths, man. Although they're physically couldn't harm a fucking fly, you know, but they're very dangerous. It's the weirdest shit ever. The most harmless fucking people ever are the most dangerous, violent thinking and irrational, illogical thinkers ever. It's just amazing how they done that, you know. And these were supposed to be the awakened because they didn't get everybody, you know. So I don't lump them all in there, but it's just something that we got to pay attention to, man, because I've been seeing these the posts for like these protests and shit, these march for gun shit protests, and it's the same fucking people, man. Though they got a lot of others lumped in there too, some Christians and shit, you know. They got some Christians in there and some other motherfuckers too, but you know, it's fucked up, man. But it's a United Nations agenda. It's a sustainable agenda, and it's gun disarmament. And they're running with it. Like I said, they're not gonna take them. They're gonna make them take them. And what I say, oh hell, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna put a bullet between their head. Yep. You're off the chessboard. New legislation. Now you can't have a firearm. Now you can't do this. Now you can't do that. That's what they want. They're using them. All right. Some of them gonna get the fuck out because some people ain't having that shit. Just hey, that's the way it is. But that'll usher in new gun legislation, you know, because it's gonna be a battle of you got a right to protect your property or you got a right to protect human life. All right, these people are protesting on your property. When you look at the gun laws, it's already set up. They got the alley-oop ready, man. That's why that story last year was so important, where they propagated that couple, that Masonic checkerboard or whatever, the Masonic striped shirt. They left the numbers all over that. And their mark all over that. They already shown us exactly how they're gonna do it, man. You know? Shout out to the owner of Just Juice. She said she was hiking this morning in Cobbs Hill, and she found $66. I'm like, that's dope, man. I was like, that's beautiful. I said, it's symbolic. She said, yes, it is. So beautiful. And it's 66 degrees too here in Rochester. It's just funny when she said that. Right at the same, she came, she's like, yeah, it was a beautiful day. I was like, yeah, it's beautiful out, not too hot, not too cold. I was like, it's perfectly right around the 60s. And I pulled my phone and she's like, yeah. She was like, I was hiking through Cobbs Hill today and I found $66. I looked at the degrees. It was 66 degrees. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? So, yep, Colin. They're gonna use these people, man, and we ain't seen shit, because wait till you see these climate change kids. I've seen they've had protests in Australia with Greta Thunberg, and god damn, that's when it hit me, and I was like, this is it. This is what they're doing. They're using the same energy. Same ass energy. Once I saw that, how violent they were, oh my God, over fucking climate change? Are you serious? Man, their global warming ain't sure work, but this shit is sure working. God damn. Greta Thunberg, that motherfucker, like a cyborg devil child. But so we got to pay attention to that. You know, these people are crazy. What the fuck going on here? I think they're going to the school of driving. They're going to the school of driving so they can get their driver's license. I think they're taking notes of how people drive. They are. They're taking notes how people drive. They're like, his windows are super dark. They are. They're watching how people drive and taking notes. It's like, oh my God, he just blew through that light. If I had the other car, I'd do like a burnout right here, like a hook slide. That's what not to do when you're trying to get. See, they're pointing like, these windows are super dark. Like, I would love to see what the driving tests look like nowadays. Oh yeah, that truck. Hey man, that's New York State, baby. That's what salt does to vehicles up here. You won't ever. That shit just eats the cars alive. It's crazy. Eats the cars. So yeah. So like I said, I just want to come on and you know, shout out to all you guys. Yeah, man. They got us, but they don't got us. We don't know what's gonna happen, but it's definitely gonna be an interesting ride. No, this guy in front of me is a scrapper. He's headed to the scrap yard. So, but yeah, it's all planned agenda, man. And be careful of these people, because watch the protest. You'll see the same fucking people. Watch how violent they are, rational they are, how they don't even think. And I saw High Impact Flicks. He made a video last night, and he was like, "Where should I go?" I'm thinking of going. You live right near Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's gonna be some there. He was like, "Where should he go? Where should he go? Where do you think I should go?" I watched like 2 minutes of it. I'm like, is he even gonna ask his followers to like meet him at anywhere? Like, I still don't get it. I still don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I don't understand it. You know? This is a guy that wants to make change and wants things to change, but he wants to go to these places alone. Now, I use my logic. I'm like, okay, he just wants to go get content of the sheep. He doesn't really want to change anything. He just wants to talk about it. You know? That's just my take on it, because you have a huge fucking following. You're gonna go to a rally. You could bring a bunch of people to make a huge statement. Say, look at all these people. Do they look dangerous? Do they look violent? I don't get it, man. You know, but whatever. But I'm about to wrap it up, guys. Shout out to all you guys. Got some shit to do. I don't want to be doing it all day. But what's good, J Bud? But maybe I'll come back later. But thanks to all you guys. Shout out to all the new brothers and sisters that just came over here. And you know, love y'all, and just keep an eye open, man. Look around you, man, these people. Because they hit the wrong button, they're going to have them people too, you know. A lot of other agendas. I studied UN Agenda 2021. And I read, oh my God, it's a never-ending rabbit hole.
you know? So